Good morning, everybody. Just want to say we're out here in front of the little coffee plantation, checking out some things. And I got the big dog out here. As you can see, I'm walking him. He's happy because out of the house. He loves going for walks. And I just wanted to show you guys what was up with these things. Where does chocolate come from? Everybody say, where does chocolate come from? Well, I'll tell you where chocolate comes from. It comes from that tree right there. Those are cocoa trees, I guess is what you would call them. We call them cacao down here in Spanish. You can see they haven't taken any of this fruit off of this one. The people who own the property, I'm not sure what they're doing. You know, they got a nice row. They probably got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6, 7 trees, maybe more, you know, but they're not really harvesting anything. They've let these go really bad. And you can see these are ready to go. There's a nice little harvest right there. I could get 1, 2. They're right on the branches. They don't grow. They grow right off of the branch itself. And there's some big ones over there in the bottom over there. I don't know if you guys can see those. Let me try and zoom in. Took my GoPro out here. I want to try and see if I get a good video with that. There we go. Okay. And so it's just going all the way down the line there. And those are all chocolate trees. And there's some up there that are bad also. These guys aren't coming out here. They're not taking any off these trees. I'm gonna come and ask them if I can get some, find out who the owner is and say, hey, can I get those? This looks like a nice harvest. Just these right here. And what you do pretty much is people are like, where does chocolate come from? Switzerland? No. Germany? No. Chocolate comes from tropical climates where the chocolate trees grow. You know, I mean, that could be anywhere. Southeast Asia, it could be in India, that could be in Africa, around the equator, you know, give or take 11 north, 11 south. They got some of these in South America, you know, big plantations of these. And this is just a guy, he's got just a few trees on his property, but he's not doing much with them. And I drive by this spot every day. It's right here in front of the coffees. If you've seen my other videos, I've taken you over there and shown you the coffee before. And so I'm gonna see if I can get this guy to let me come in here, if I can even find the owner. I'll ask the next door neighbor, she's right over there, but I'm gonna see if I can get a bucket and just do a harvest real quick of these that are ready to ripe, because there's a lot of them are going bad. And you got all these over here on this tree that are black. They're just going, the whole harvest on that tree went bad. You know, and that's just a shame. I want to get some of these, get a couple cuts off this, and put these trees in my garden. I'd like to get 1 or 2 of these trees in my garden so I'd have chocolate. I can make chocolate. So pretty much what you do is you open it up, you split it in half, you open it up, and then they're full of seeds. Now you take those seeds, you dry them out. Not really any process, you just let them dry them out naturally, you know. A lot of people just use the sun, put them out every day in the sun, and then rotate them around and stuff. Kind of like, you know, you don't have to roast them or anything. But as far as I know, I've researched a little bit on it, and I've seen some videos and stuff. So as far as I know, you just let them dry out. I'd say put them up in an attic of your hot attic, something like that, to let them dry out. And then you crush the seed, and it creates the powder. The polvo. I was gonna say polvo because I'm speaking Spanish, bilingual, of course. So I'll throw Spanish in there and throw English in there. And so, yeah, the polvo, just, you crush it up, and that's cocoa powder. And then you add sugar, you add milk to it, and you can make chocolate out of that. Milk chocolate right there. So right here is an interesting tree. This right here, it looks like a nice, you know, cannabis tree. A lot of people do get them confused because the leaves pattern is almost the same, but it's not, it's yucca. And so that's just a great yucca right there. And those get giant. As you can see, there's some over there in the back too. And you just pretty much pull it up by the roots, and there's a big root. You pull it up by the stalk there, and then there's a big root at the bottom, and that's the yucca root. And so he's got some yucca out here. He's got some other stuff going on too. So just want to make a quick short video about this. And if I do get these guys, I'll walk you through a process. I'll go ahead and check it out. And yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them up top of this tree over there in the back. There's just tons of them. So if I do get these guys, we're gonna make chocolate one day. Cooking with Bombi. As I said, like, you watched to the end of the video, I do appreciate it. Hit the like button, give me a subscription, share it with your friends. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't have to. Have your friends subscribe. If you guys are coming down here to Costa Rica and you guys want to check out something that's kind of unique, kind of, you know, something you see off the beaten path of the tours. I do agriculture tours, and that's a little bit different. That shows you where your coffee comes from. It shows you where your sugar comes from, show you where your palm oil comes from, and I'll show you where your chocolate's coming from. This is Bombi signing off. I do appreciate you guys. You have a great morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be. Thanks again.